Edward held out his hand, offering the giant his arm to eat first, but the giant swatted him aside and started pouring out his troubles. Turns out this guy wasn't some man-eating monster, just a miserable, overgrown baby. He'd had an enormous appetite since childhood, constantly starving, forced to steal other people's sheep just to survive. Edward tried to comfort him. Maybe it's not that you're too big, maybe this town is just too small. He suggested they leave together and make a life in the big city. Big guys like us belong in big places, he said. The giant agreed. And so, as the townspeople cheered, Edward dressed the giant up to look civilized, and together they set off toward a bigger future. There were two roads to the city, a smooth, well-traveled new road and an old abandoned path. Everyone said the old road was haunted. People avoided it like the plague, but Edward couldn't resist. He tossed his luggage to the giant, agreed to meet him on the other side, and ventured down the old path alone. The deeper he went, the creepier it got. Dark, eerie, danger lurking everywhere, crawling with spiders and swarming with hornets. But Edward kept going, because he'd once heard that good things come to those who wait. After what felt like forever, the path suddenly opened up. The land was wide and peaceful, with neat little houses lined up in rows. Hidden deep in the forest was a quiet little town. At the entrance hung a row of shoes on a line. Clearly, people lived here. A man who appeared to be the mayor came running out to greet him, introducing the place as Spectre. He asked Edward's name, then glanced down at a guest list. "You're supposed to come here," he said, "but you're early. Was this heaven?" The townspeople welcomed Edward warmly. He even ran into an old poet he once knew, a man who'd been missing for years, apparently living here the whole time. Suddenly a little girl snatched Edward's shoes and ran to the town entrance. With a big swing, she tossed them up onto the line. Edward had no idea what that meant, but everyone assured him it was fine. The grass here was soft anyway, no need for shoes. And just like that, Edward stayed. Gradually, he began to notice what Spectre did to people. That poet had lived here for 12 years and had only written 3 lines. The townspeople partied every night, dancing together, lost in endless celebration. Finally, Edward couldn't take it anymore. He announced to everyone that he was leaving. They were stunned. "It's so wonderful here. Why would you want to go?" Edward replied, "The world is too big. I'm not ready to stop yet."
How are you gonna make it without your shoes?
Well, I suspect it will hurt. A lot. Now, I'm sorry, but, well, goodbye.
And so, Edward walked away barefoot. So what does this story mean? Is the town heaven or hell? Maybe it's a metaphor for the seduction of comfort, offering everyone shallow, easy happiness. But if you lose yourself in it, you'll forget what truly matters.